So welcome everyone. My name's Anthony if it's your first time to the channel, and today is day 9 of the 30 days of chair yoga seated to standing version. And today we're going to focus on balance, chair yoga for balance. We're going to begin standing today behind the chair, and we'll start with some movements to warm standing up. Then we'll move through a few postures to strengthen the legs one at a time. Then we'll focus on balance exercises, one leg at a time, switching up. We'll come down to the chair just for the end for one posture, and then we'll do the guided relaxation. All right? So let's begin standing behind the chair, feet about hip distance apart, hands resting on the chair. And let's get started. Begin by letting the eyes softly close. And just softening your face, letting the weight of your body sink down into your feet. Try to feel a strong, sturdy base in your feet. Reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling, lengthen your spine a bit, like there's a string tied to the top of your head, being drawn towards the ceiling. And then begin breathing a bit more deeply than usual. I'll offer 2 ways to breathe today. So you can either breathe into belly, ribs, and chest, relaxing your abdomen, a more relaxed breath, softening, allowing the lower abdomen to expand as well as the ribs and the chest. Or to produce a little more heat, if you want to build a little more heat in the practice, make it a little more warming, then gently draw in the space just below your navel. Try to feel what that feels like, that soft contraction of your abdomen. It feels like it engages around your abdomen a bit. And try to hold that gently in while you breathe above your navel, your ribs, your diaphragm area, solar plexus area, side ribs, back ribs, chest, larger, deeper breaths than usual. And trying to maintain that as much as possible throughout the practice. If the muscles get tired and you relax, that's fine, but just drawing in once you remember, coming back to that. So belly, ribs, and chest, we're breathing above your navel, ribs, chest. And you can still expand your abdomen when you draw in below your navel. 2 more deep breaths like that. One more. And then try to maintain that type of breathing throughout the practice if you can. Deeper breaths than usual, using some of your ribs, your chest, the abdomen, allowing places to expand where you normally don't breathe into. A little bit deeper than normal, feeling a stretching sensation from inside. Trying to be aware of that movement of the breath in your body as well as the postures as we move through. So let's come around to the front of the chair. I'm just going to turn my chair. You can walk around to the front. Have your feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, lift your chest. Roll your shoulders open. Roll your thumbs out. Exhale, bring your hands down to the chair. You can adjust your distance from the seat so it feels right for your body. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your heart, and press back from below your buttocks, so drawing down your back a bit. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, round your back, and drop your head, drawing your chin in towards your chest, trying to feel like you're spreading your shoulder blades apart in your back, pressing through your hands. Inhale, arch your back, draw down your back, lift your heart, drop your belly a bit, press back through your sitting bones. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, round your back, drop your head, press into hands, spread the shoulder blades apart. And continue with your breath, alternating directions. Try to feel like you're reaching the crown of your head away from your tailbone throughout, so lengthening your spine as well as bending and rounding. One more time each way. Inhale, come all the way up this time. Sweep your hands up, palms together. Look up at your hands, lengthen and lift your body. Lengthen around your ribs, press through your heels. Exhale to your heart. Try to feel like you're lengthening sides of body when we reach up. Inhale, reach your arms up, fingers away from heels. Exhale, fold forward, hands down to the chair. Relax the back of your neck. Relax your back. Come down as far as is comfortable for you. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw down your back. Reach top of head away from your seat, lengthening your spine. And exhale, fold down. Relax back of your neck. Inhale, come all the way up, palms together. Lengthen your body, press through your heels. Exhale, hands to your heart. 2 more times like that. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to the chair, fold down, relax your back and your neck. Doesn't matter how far you go, listen to your body. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen and reach top of head away from seat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, palms together, reach through your hands, press down through your heels. Exhale to your heart. And last time, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms overhead, palms together. Exhale to your heart. This time we're going to hold in the forward fold. Bring your feet a little bit wider if you like, if that feels better for your body. Inhale, arms overhead, reach towards ceiling. Exhale, fold down, hands to the chair. Come down as far as you need, just so you begin to feel the sensation of a stretch. Try to notice the difference between stretching from above your hips, meaning your low back, or below your hips, below your buttocks, the crease below your buttocks, below your sitting bones. So you're stretching the top of the back of your thigh, your hamstrings. So when you straighten the legs more, try to bring them more towards straightening, you tend to feel the stretch in the back of your knees, so the lower part of the hamstrings, and then in the low back when you drop down with your legs straight. But if you bend your knees generously, then you feel more up by the top of the back of your thigh, crease below the buttocks. So just experiment and see where it feels better for you. In my experience, when someone has low back pain or low back problems, they usually have really tight hamstrings and a really weak low back. So trying to press back from below your buttocks if you have any back discomfort, and focusing on stretching from crease below buttocks, bending your knees generously even when you fold. Breathe in here. With your next inhale, come all the way up, slowly come up. And exhale, hands by your sides. And then we'll come around to the back of the chair. I'm just going to spin my chair around, but you can walk around to the back. Step to the back of your chair, hands on the chair, feet hip distance apart, looking forward. Then step your left foot back, half to full legs length. Back foot's about 45 degrees to your front foot. Make the width as wide as you need so you feel balanced in this posture. Okay, the wider the feet are apart, the more balanced you'll feel. Square your hips forward. Press firmly down through the back edge of your back heel. And again, you can still have your hands on the chair. You can bring your foot as close as you need, so that's the case, where you can still keep your back heel down. Inhale, lift. Lengthen your spine, lifting your heart and chest. Exhale, bend your knee over your ankle. Press down firmly through the back edge of your back heel. If your back heel lifts up off the ground, then shorten your stance a bit. Bring your back foot forward more. Square your hips forward as best you can, drawing back with front hip and forward with back hip. Lengthening your spine, breathing here. Always try to feel in the standing postures the ground. It's a grounding posture, so try to feel a strong, sturdy base in your feet. All the weight is supported by the feet, and everything else, the hands and all, are just there for support, just for balance, support. Everything, prioritize building the strength in the legs though. Having a strong, sturdy base, you're moving closer and closer to feeling like you can take the hands away and still be strong and balanced in the feet. Working in that direction, right? Inhale, straighten your leg. Option to keep hands on chair. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, step your back foot to the front. Inhale, step your right foot back. Again, half to full legs length. Back toes are pointing more in than out to the side. Square your hips forward. Again, you can keep hands on chair. Have your stance as long as you need so that you can touch the chair still, but short enough that you can press your back heel down into the ground. Press down firmly. Try to feel like you're, even if the hands are on the chair, feeling like you have a strong, sturdy base in your feet. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, bend your knee over your ankle. If your knee comes far past your ankle, make your stance a bit longer, as long as you can still keep your back heel firmly planted down on the ground. Gazing forward, breathing here. Gently drawing back with your front hip and forward with your back hip. Remember, you can make your feet as wide apart as you need so that it feels balanced and sturdy for you. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, step to front. Then shift your weight over to your right foot and slide your left foot back just onto the toes, the tips of the toes here, pads of the toes, hands on chair still. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, begin to hinge forward, lifting your back leg and keeping it in line with your body. Now, if this is where you are, that's fine. Otherwise, you can keep coming forward. You can even bring your hands down to the seat of the chair. Inhale, walk your hands back up. If you came down to the seat, come all the way up, foot on the ground. Exhale, fold down. Again, as far as is comfortable for you. Doesn't matter how far you go, listen to your body. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, come back up. Bring your foot next to your right foot. Inhale, lift your left foot out to the left. And exhale, bring your left foot in front of your right. Inhale, out to the left. Exhale, behind your right. Continue doing this with your breath. You can have hands on the chair, or you can lift one hand, both hands, right? Playing with the balance here. You can step a little further back from the chair if you need, as long as you can still touch with your fingers. Eyes locked on one point, steady gaze. Last time behind. Inhale out and exhale down. Lift your right foot and just circle the ankle a few times, either direction. Bring your foot back down. Shift your weight over to your left foot. Again, slide your right toes back onto the pads of the toes or tips. Hands on chair, eyes steady. Exhale, begin to hinge forward, lifting your leg as your body comes forward. Hands can be on the chair. You can stay wherever you are, or bring your hands down. Inhale, walk your hands back up if they're on the seat. Come all the way up, foot to ground. Exhale, hinge forward, coming down as far as is comfortable for you. Inhale, come back up. One more time. Inhale up. Bring foot on the floor. Inhale, lift your right foot out to the right. Exhale in front of your left. Inhale out to right. Exhale behind the left. And continue with your breath. Eyes steadily locked on one point. Inhale out to the side, and exhale, foot to ground. And now last posture, so tree pose. We're going to shift the weight over to the right foot again, but this time rotate your left foot out to the left, toes pointing straight out left, both hands on chair, eyes steadily locked on one point, straight ahead. Sink all the weight down into your foot. Try to focus on keeping your hip, your right hip over your right ankle. Then option to stay here, playing with the balance by lifting your toes off the ground, or bring your heel to the opposite ankle, or bring the bottom of your foot to the inside of your right calf. Try to rotate your left knee out, so your left thigh out, by engaging your glute, your butt muscle. And breathing here, eyes locked on one point, option to lift your hand one at a time, playing with the balance. If you feel balanced, you can lift the fingertips, both hands. Breathing here. Inhale, bring your left foot down, shift weight over to left foot, rotate right foot out to the right. Again, you can bring the toes on the ground, hands on chair, and just play with the balance by lifting your toes. Otherwise, bring your heel to the opposite ankle, foot to the inside of your left calf if you like, engaging your right butt muscle, drawing your knee out a bit. And eyes locked on one point, breathing here. Option to have one hand on the chair, both hands. Focus on keeping your hip over your ankle again. Breathe. Inhale, bring your foot down, and then let's come back around to sit in the chair. Bring your feet under your knees, hands on your knees. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to hold in forward fold, so you can always take the option with elbows on your knees, relaxing back of your neck and head. Or you can bring your hands down towards the ground, relaxing your body over your legs. And breathing deeply here. See if you can feel the expansion in the back of your body, focusing on breathing intentionally into your back ribs, the space between your shoulder blades, as if you're using your breath to stretch the back of your body. Letting your breath slow down now, so longer, deeper breaths, longer, slower breaths. Inhale, sweep your hands up, palms together. And exhale, hands to your heart. Then slide to the back of the chair. We'll come to our final relaxation. Either letting your feet come out or keeping your feet flat on ground under your knees. Make your body as comfortable as you can, having backs of your hands on your thighs, palms on thighs, or bringing your hands one inside the other on your lap. And breathing here, relaxing your neck, letting the eyes softly close. And just bringing all your attention to your natural breath. Letting your body take over and breathe however it wants to. There's no right or wrong. Feel that movement of expansion and contraction in your torso or abdomen, wherever you feel. And soften your forehead, soften your face, like you're letting go of any expression on the face. Let the shoulders soften down towards the hips. Allow the upper body to soften down to your seat, feeling the sitting bones pressing into the chair. And let your legs be completely supported by the feet on the ground and the thighs on the seat. And then all the attention to movement of breath in the body. As best you can, keeping that as the most important focus of your attention now, just for a few moments. Trying to keep your attention continuously locked on that movement of the breath in the body, letting go of everything else. If thoughts come in, don't try to push them away, welcome them, let them come in, but just don't entertain them. Don't have any interest in them, let go of the interest. Let go of giving them any special meaning, as if any thoughts are more important than any other thoughts, and just feel your breath. Just let the thoughts move if they move, but not holding on to any, not giving any interest to any. Try to see your breath, the movement of your breath, as the most interesting thing you could watch for these few moments. And then letting go of your breathing. Remaining here longer if you feel relaxed and want to stay here. Otherwise, intentionally deepening your breath. Making small movements with your hands, your feet, your neck, waking your body up. And when you feel ready, opening your eyes. So thank you all for practicing with me today. If you have any questions about the practice, anything we did today, or any other of these 30 days so far, these 10 days, 8 days so far, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. If there's anything you'd like to see on the channel, let me know. Anything you're working on, anything you're having trouble with in your practice or postures you have questions about, let me know. Okay? So otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow for day 10. See you then.